So guys, welcome back to a new chess tutorial. Here we are going to discuss trapping your opponents. If your opponent is a weak or a dumb opponent, it is very easy to trap him, guys. It's so easy. All you have to do is apply a few common sense, and these are the traps that can work around the people who are of the rating of absolutely 2000 or something. So let me show you the trap number one of today, that is Gyuko Piano Trap. So what is Gyuko Piano Trap? Let me tell you one thing. First, white goes on e4, which is a classical opening for a lot of grandmasters, and a lot of this opening is played when you are especially a beginner in chess. You usually use this opening. So our opponent goes with e5, then we go to knight f3. This is a classic opening, and then he's going to knight c6. Now that comes the Italian variation. So you are trying to attack the pawn which is near the king. You are seeing the move, right? We are trying to attack the pawn. So he understands it. But at the same time, this is a classical defense to that move. That is bringing the bishop and also attacking our pawn. You can think that, okay, I'm going to push this up, but you have the queen attacking your knight. Then you can think, okay, knight is under attack. What will I do if you can't do it directly? So what you should do? Right now that you open this up. Why are you opening this up? It is not for this reason. Usually people push this move to push away the bishop and then push this move and make it very complicated. But this is for escape for even a bishop. For instance, let us say the knight is going to help attack it. You need somebody to support it if you're going to kill this. You can even kill this and open the entire file, or you can really kill with this. But when you look at the position, the dude wants to push up his bishop and pin the knight, pin our queen with help of pinning the knight. Now what exactly we should do is, we should really start exploring center exchanges. Now look at this. Count the number of attackers and defenders. Let us say first attacker is going to be the pawn. You're going to attack with the pawn. If he's going to attack with the bishop, you're going to attack with the knight. And if he is going to attack with the knight, you're going to attack with the queen. So you are going to get an upper edge. But he moved his bishop back, realizing that the position is going to get complicated. Alright? Now what you should understand is, okay, position is going to get complicated. Now what exactly you have to do is, you have an advantage. You kill this. Basically when you kill this, he kills this. When you kills this, this is going to be this. And finally, you're going to have a good position. But you kill with this pawn. He doesn't want to open this up because he doesn't want this exchange. So the smart guy, what he did is, he took it with absolutely knight. Now this is the problem, guys. The problem with taking with the knight is, this gives us more advantage to a white position. This is called Gyuko Piano Trap. Now pause the video and check for the best move and just write it in the comment. Before, if you are a true student of the game, just pause the video and just verify yourself what is the best move to be played. Try 3-4 positions, and after now you can unpause the video. Now I'm going to tell you the secret. You see the knight has attack on here and here. Alright? If it attacks here, you're going to feel a check. For instance, you have to use it with this or this. Or the knight has other good move which is a free bishop. Alright? So what should we do? So should we defend this? The answer is no. Now we are moving a stunning sacrifice, which is called, now we are going to do an excellent move, which is called knight into knight. We are not helping it to really take our knight. We are going to give the knight back. Now he could not get the piece loss. So for that purpose, he is going to use this. The pawn on d6 is going to eat the knight on e5. Now, you can think, wow, right now you have eaten. Can we kill it directly? No, that is going to result in a loss. But what should we do? Number one, with the bishop, eat the pawn. This is called a brilliancy. So when you eat the pawn, alright, if he eats with the king, if your opponent is foolish enough to eat with the king, per se, you are going to eat the king. Alright, this is one scenario. What if he comes here? Then you have to eat this with this, and then your position is still okay. If you want to continue, you can kill this, and you can really perform a game pretty much okay. You're already up a piece, and from here, opponent position looks so weak, and you can win. And this particular trap, my friends, is called Yoshi Piano Trap. Whenever you're playing an Italian opening, and if your opponent at this situation, just look at the note of the situation. If we can take with the pawn, assuming he took with the pawn, you're going to take it. If you're going to take this, you can't take this. But if he is going to take this, for per se, let's take. Alright? You're still winning a pawn and you're still attacking this with this. But still, you have a defender over there. But still, positionally, you are a bit up, which is again a good advantage. So, what exactly you have to take in every situation? When the trap starts, again look at the situation. We have opened e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, Italian bishop attack to the f7 pawn, and then he used the bishop. Now we are trying to, this move is usually used to alarm the bishop, and bishop gets it normally, but he used to open his position. But now we are trying to push the pawn at the center. He is aware that his bishop is going to get threatened. He's going back. Once he moves the back, you've got a choice to kill it. And this is now the trap starts when the knight attacks the pawn. When the knight attacks the pawn, this is when you're also going to attack the knight with the knight, and then he has no other option to take with the pawn. And now the trap starts. You're going to eat it with the bishop. And if he eats it, you are going to get a queen. If not, also, you're going to get a great position. From there, if you move a basic common sense, correct moves, you're going to win the match. This is the first trap you are going to learn today, which is called Yoshi Piano Trap. All the students who are really listening to this episode and who are serious about the chess, right now, I'm going to give you homework. Anybody who I'm going to ask the questions on the which move, comment in the comment section on which move the trap really worked. Alright? Thank you, friends. This is the first trap. Stay tuned for more traps are coming on your way. Stay tuned and keep on play chess. Whenever you have time free or something, this is more brilliant game, and it's going to stretch your mind horizons and dimensions. Don't play too much, you will become like Bobby Fischer, who hated chess at the end of the day. But play healthy amount of chess. That's more useful in life. Alright? Stay tuned and keep chessing.